It doesn't seem to work here.
I've got my eyes on the prize.
Friend, how can we help you? Oh yes, let's! Have you cleared a path to Zandalor's shrine? We're so very eager to get out of this dank little hole. Great gods above! That's fantastic news! I can nearly smell the fresh air already. Psst! Before we go, I might be able to offer you a little tip. When I was cleaning the wizard's guest rooms, I'd often hear him whisper Ikara to a locked chest in his chamber. I can't say for certain what's in there, but perhaps it will help you on your journey. Thank you for your aid, my hero.
I'm drenched.
Look here! Look at you! How I admire one whose head is lodged so firmly upon their shoulders, like a spire that rests upon the breadth of its foundations, one and indivisible. Not I, alas. I fare not so, for I may replace my battered cranium as jauntily as a wizard may his hat. Just consider some of these examples here before me. How I admire this one's kingly brow, that one's exquisite jaw, yonder one's deep-set sockets that held a warrior's eyes. Why make a permanent choice? Why not cater to the occasion as called for? I would, but for the question, where does the soul reside? And so I ask, where are you, O ephemeral soul? If in a tooth you may be pulled, if in an arm you may be broken, where are you, O delicate monstrosity? As have we all. Townsfolk would sit on these benches and talk about their day. Children would sprinkle water at one another and snigger. Now their mouths neither talk nor snigger any longer, and all that is sprinkled about is blood. Days pass me by no longer, only the dreams of what was, but can never be again. Surely you jest when you question this question's importance. Say I opt for that there fair-featured sovereign of a scar. What happens if another soul lies therein sequestered? If I play the part of the aforementioned wizard, and swap its rugged lineaments for the feeble ones that are my own, who shall I become? Yes. Who is I, then? Were I sure that the soul houses within the chest, within one's little toe, for all I care, I would fret not so. But the certainty I long for remains as impossible to find as one specific raindrop in the rain. You, oh, I beg of you, have you not the answer?
You needn't worry. Unlike our heads and our bodies, it is we and our souls that are one and indivisible.
I concur. Pick a new skull if you want one. It's not going to change who you are in the least.
But of course, why was I so blind? The soul is not of the body, it is of the spirit. A new skull I shall have, but sane person I'll remain. Oh, the agony of choice. I think I'll opt for the one with the kingly brow.
Is this one of them fancy scribble pages? I never did trust them.
What? Where in the blazes? The last I knew was an orc coming at me with an axe.
Check. I've got my eye on you.
I need to dry off.
Don't talk to the small monkey.
Oh, yes, right away, my good.
Potent heat.
What is it that you so enjoy about death?
2 cards for everyone.
5 gold.
Seven's my lucky number.
Hello again. Do you bring good news? There are countless rats inside this hole, waiting to be lured out at the slightest temptation.
and the golden goodness, but to feed it to my brave soldiers. Friend to filthy felines, are you? May the next cheese you find snap your neck in twain. Any rodent with half a mind would recognize me by the diadem encircling my kingly head. I am the king of rats, of course, the ruler and leader of all rodent kind. That must be the monster who's been slaughtering my men by the dozens. Kind knight, I, his rodent highness, do make a request. Remove that beast from this town. Spare my men the claw and tooth. I'd consider you a true friend if you'd oblige me in this matter. And the loyalty of my friends never goes unrewarded. Touched by madness he is. Imagine an orc believing he could train the gods' most intelligent creature. I assure you, it is we who have trained him. We perform the tiniest of tasks, and he rewards us with delicious golden cheese. I, responsible for the welfare of each of my subjects, secure the wealth and glory of our kingdom by contracting certain occupations through which we obtain security, honor, and above all, cheese. A certain orc, the one who so erroneously calls himself Ratcatcher, has won our employment. He tells us what to find, and in exchange for a generous wheel of Gorgonbur or Gouda, we oblige. I've nearly closed in on this particular target, a trio of stinking humans who I believe to be cowering in their cellar. But I've lost too many men to this bloodthirsty feline. I won't send more troops into the unknown until the beast is caught. Find me in the tavern cellar if you desire a second consultation. The smell of whiskey in there does so delight a king's senses.
I could do with a cold drink.
My kingdom for a dry shirt.
You again? Unless you've come to tell me you've turned a cat's guts into fiddle strings, I've nothing more to say. That must be the monster who's been slaughtering my men by the dozens. Kind knight, I, his rodent highness, do make a request. Any rodent with... I, a certain orc of me...
I'm overheating here.
Let's get the ball rolling.
My kingdom for a dry shirt!
Hello again. Do you bring good news? Strange. I never knew those savages capable of even the most basic form of order. But this bodes well, does it not? Perhaps, if you can get rid of their king, the rats will stop their search. What's a body without a head, after all?
Nice hunting. You know damn well I'm telling you don't.
Hello again. Do you bring good news?
The orcs tore through this place like wild.
And you'll end his reign of terror, won't you? It's the only way to guarantee my friend's safety. Leave? How can I leave my dearest friends behind?
So enjoy about death.
Well, some say death, but it's a second life. I'm overheating here.
I've got my eye on you.
You again? And let's
Explosive flames!
I just need a tiny sip.
your fear.
The rodent monarchy has fallen. That ought to solve the rat infestation.
And offer those villagers a bit of respite from the hunt. But I doubt the rat catcher will take the news very well.
Bless the seven! I am restored!
Warm as dragon's breath.
Oh, mother! You...
I'd prefer to drown
Hello
my
again.
sorrows.
Do you bring good news? Ding dong, the king is dead, and I thank you from tail to whiskers for your help. There may be hope for my friends yet. If you would, my friend, you could find them and help them escape now that those pointy-faced beasts won't be on the alert. Their hiding place is enchanted, you see, crafted by the wizard himself to hide those he held dear. They've concealed themselves in a cellar outside their home, the hatch of which you'll find beneath a great black boulder. Once you've destroyed the boulder, search in the beehives behind the wizard's house for the key.
There's nothing to find in this bleeding. The thing won't budge. I thought the same about that.
Where am I? Am I...
Sodden all the way to my boot soles.
Where could a gaggle of scared peasants get to?
Is this one of them fancy scribble pages? Never did trust them myself.
Hello again. Do you bring their hiding places enchanted, you see? crafted by the Jinxika. I had many friends here. If you come to this village, the dark invaders seem very wood that each like the human.
Ain't there something behind here?
Let the lust die that we may live.
Baking like a cake.
Drink.
Brave of you to disturb me, human. In your experience, has bravery been a particularly effective defense against disembowelment? Leader, a word that hardly suffices. I lead them as far as the head leads the body. They serve me and live in service to me. I am their all-mother, the beginning and end of their very lives. I am loved by them. I am craved by them. I choose from among them he who pleases me, and I destroy the rest. The orcs of this tribe are executors of my will, no more. Naturally, there are few finer pleasures than standing before the fruits of one's labor. A stack of gold, and goods to one side, and sopping sinews and bone to the other. Ah, divine. I've developed a particular affinity for tenebrium of late. The sheen of it rather pleases the eye. My boys know not to keep a shard of the stuff from me. Consider this your warning too. Miserable, you say? I quite like it. Save the altogether hideous pink apes infesting the place. But exterminating them was a rather titillating diversion, I must admit. The townsfolk here were no different from those in the north. The larger ones beg me to spare the smaller ones. The smaller ones bleat like lambs for the larger ones. Yet they each squeal just the same when you split their piggy skin from nose to navel. Yes, I dare say the wizard won't be so pleased with himself for evading us when he returns. His servants' entrails will be wreathed among his grapevines, and the rest of the villagers are already hacking away in the tenebrium mines. Undead drones bent in service to the conduit. Our conduit didn't describe every detail of her plan to her mold-eyed pets in the mines. Well, no matter. It hardly concerns you, unless you can break the enchantments protecting his house. But that's a matter of magic, not the erotic virtues of your mother's rot-rancid corpse. I doubt anyone from Silverglen will be of use. So it seems, but even the cleverest magician cannot conceal his tricks forever. The wizard may have fled, but he left a passel of servants behind. Servants I very much doubt will be immune to the charms of my screws and cleavers. My patience for his antics is wearing thin. Madness I can tolerate, but failure, not for a moment.
Even vermin leak where these scraps to. You know what as I how can I help? Who'd you think it was?
You, the finest paw.
If we tell her the Ratcatcher has lost control over the search, she'll eliminate him. One less orc for us to worry about.
And a mad one at that. I'd be all too happy to be rid of the crackpot.
So, our Ratcatcher has overstayed his usefulness. How I do enjoy a problem with an exceedingly simple solution. Pardon?
Oh, Eddie right. Lordy dog. I call you fine. Oh, my Yappy. The game's worth. I've got my eye on you.
It never rains but it pours, eh?
But I'm a such use of
Or even the old man can pass this steel in a single load. Enjoying your time in this village, are you?
What are you doing?
Milling about
What
senselessly,
a deluge!
like one of your vermin.
Senselessly? Far from it, all other. My subjects are hard at work, and they shan't rest until the job is complete.
And yet, here we are.
Even vermin leave behind a worthy scrap or two.
Villager found. You eat of my food and drink of my whiskey, but you've
What is
earned
it that you
nothing.
so enjoy about death?
What do you call
You dare to insinuate that I cannot!
I get all
Enough,
the peace I need
beast.
from serving the goddess. A life of peace,
I have no
I
peace
say.
for you.
Let the lost die that we may live.
You dare!
What do you call
Failure? Ah, intolerable.
Discounts on magic balls!
I could do with a cold drink.
Can't you see Don't talk to the small boys, brother. It only makes eating them all the less pleasant later. Maybe I always worry. I like to know a bit about my habits. Whatever chuff. You've been at this been too long, hasn't it, brother?
That saved you the finest paw. How to whiskey? Oh, this one's getting thirsty by the day.
Whiskey.
Goodness. Is supper already upon us? I'd hope for something with considerably less The deer has certainly earned his moniker. Norok is my best boy, the pinnacle of orcish devotion. His child's mind and brick-hard arms make him the perfect soldier. Whatever I say, Norok will do, and with a gleeful smile upon his simple face all the while. It would do you well not to cross me, whelp. For if I tire of dealing with you, I'll simply have you sent upstairs to the Spinebreaker. He knows just what to do with the toys Mummy Dearest sends him. But how very obvious! Who better than a cow to bring a frightened calf back into the herd? Surely you and that bootlicker's sensibility of yours ought to have an insight or two into where a servant might seek sanctuary. Our rat catcher, regrettably, seems to be in need of some direction in the matter.
What do you call that?
One of my boys, in love with one of y'all's. Perhaps the All-Mother ought to investigate this matter personally. Nothing sets an orc on the straight and narrow like the humble ear of his sovereign and sworn mistress, after all.
Oh, even the old man can pass this steel in a single load. Discounts on magic.
I'll win this one. The goddess is with me. Feel it.
What is it that you so enjoy about death?
Baking like a cake.
How in the second am I supposed to know what you did with this damn thing?
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
Boy, can it be true? You claim to love this human
I haven't got a
scum?
hole in my pocket, have I?
No, old mother. I only have eyes for you. Of course.
Do not lie to your all-mother, boy. or she'll use your esophagus for a leg warmer.
My mother, it's just... I didn't mean to. I couldn't help it.
So you admit to this affair?
Big ugly brute making me do his dirty work. I bet his skull
There.
would make a lovely
We
goblet
have
for
the
Jarl's
truth.
mead.
Very good.
Look in every cranny now.
As for this transgression, I trust that in the last several
You know
months,
damn well I
you've
wouldn't touch
realized
anything of
your
yours
terrible
with a 10
error.
out pole.
So it was George that
Listen, mother. Terrible errors. Never to be repeated.
And I suppose I can trust you never to so much as glance at this worm-fleshed fool again?
Yes, oh mother, of course.
As I thought. There now. Oh Lord, calm yourself. The All-Mother cannot tolerate such blubbering from her loved ones.
Excuse me. I'm just overcome with your kindness. Thank you, mother. Thank you.
His own ass.
Disgusting, traitorous filth.
Bloody key. Who could trust a big stupid old like this?
Sort of a skin.
This is it, you bunch of pansies. The cards are shuffled.
Did someone leave an oven door open?
Just the one kind for me.
Good card. 3 shots.
I need to dry off.
By order of the All-Mother, huge discounts on magic baubles. I've got my eye on you. Don't talk to the small bone brother. It only makes eating a wilderness present later. Maybe you. Me? I like to know a bit about my Addis before I begin. You and Addis have been too long, hasn't it, brother? And it won't be much longer yet.
Brave of you to disturb me, human. In your the deer has certainly earned his moniker. Norok is my best boy, the pinnacle of orcish devotion. His child's mind and brick-hard arms make him the perfect soldier. Whatever I say, Norok will do, and with a gleeful smile upon his simple face all the while. It would do you well not to cross me, whelp. For if I tire of dealing with you, I'll simply have you sent upstairs to the spine.
Yappy, the end twirling. I've got my eye on you.
Sodden all the way to my boot soles. I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
Into the fray once more.
Zoft! Ifazed ditir fas! Igrisso Ferzotici. Trofolbix dirter fas. Durfix Grill idgi dirtlufol. Drund orofas. Lynx we prick. Oxfuratage dorter si.
Feeling hot under the collar?
I've spotted.
I'm warm as fresh apple pie.
I've spotted something interesting. I've spotted something. Chilled to my bones. What's this? I found something. Well, what's this I've spotted? I've spotted something. What's this? I found something. I've spotted something. What's this? I found something. I've spotted something. I've spotted something.
Did someone leave an oven door open?
What's this? I found something. I've spotted something interesting. Getting too cold to concentrate.
What venom churns within me?
An orcish horn. Jarl was right. The orcs were involved in Garrick's disappearance.
His murder, you mean? Which means the bloodstones were likely stolen at Grutilda's behest.
There's not an imp in sight.
Patience. One could turn at any moment. Perhaps they're listening as we speak.
They may be clever, but they aren't invisible.
You there! Where are the red imps hiding? Don't play stupid. We know the cowards jumped to this realm.
Easy, sister, easy. We wouldn't want to scare off a possible ally.
We of the Watch share little with those ruddy chattel, but we do serve a common master, the demons of the realm of Nemesis. We've been tasked with returning the savage renegades to their home plane.
I know not what guise of innocence they have undertaken here, but in our home realm, theirs is a sinister past. Eons ago, the Red Imps were a free race. Clever, yes, but blinded by their thirst for knowledge. Easier prey our demon masters could not have crafted. And so the Imps were offered a deal, knowledge for service. The demons would offer the Imps unlimited knowledge of the universe, and in turn the Imps would work off this debt by the sweat of their brows. The Imps, salivating at such an idea as absolute knowledge, agreed without a second thought, and each signed his name into a great codex marking his commitment. Knowledge they were granted, yes, but at a great cost. They could only use their newfound abilities in service of the demons of Nemesis.
No? Wait until you are all that stands between an imp and its freedom. See how quickly impish charm turns to barbarism. We, the Watch, were made the overseers of the demons' impish slaves. We were kinder than the demons indeed, but suffered from the same servitude as those over whom we were given dominion. Whatever commands the demons issued, we had no choice but to enforce. After a great many centuries, the imps crafted a plan. They would steal the codex by which they had signed over their lives and flee Nemesis forever. But to get to the codex, they had to go through us. The imps were merciless. Countless innocents among the Watch were beaten, bloodied, ripped apart limb by limb as a savage red swarm ran through us. Steal the codex they did, leaving the shredded innards of those who opposed them in their wake.
And what of us? We of the Watch who had failed in protecting the Codex were shown no mercy by our overlords. Half were sent to the darkest dungeon cells of Nemesis where they would suffer eternal torment. The other half, well, we were given a task. Find the imps and all would be forgiven. Those cast into the dungeons would be released. Fail and we will be doomed to join them.
Can it be? After these long centuries of searching, can it be?
You'll find the imps on the beaches of Seal. Damn the Watch. We'll not give the imps over to them.
Oh, that's right. Let them waste another century on a wild goose chase.
The beaches of Seal, you say? We had combed those sands already, but if you say it is so, then we'll comb them again. 1,000 times if we must. Thank you, stranger. Thank you and goodbye.
scared. These shiny ones.
And back to me. I'm gonna call it, lads. Now for the flop. 5 of hearts.
Shut your mouth
3
and go
of
get
spades.
some wine, why don't you?
Warm as
Now there's an idea with a ring to it. I'll be right.
5. I'll open with 5 big ones.
Going to
May your sword never sully, and your shield never shatter.
A goddamn scullery maid.
Jack of clubs.
I knew it. I felt in my heart that Garrick was dead. But we'll honour his memory in blood. By our you kobold slinger, so we will. The horn you found proves the thief and the murderer is an orc. I need no further incentive. The wolves howl and the bears growl. I'm coming for you, Grutilda. And you. You have shown you are a friend of the mountains. Join me. Together we'll undo every last orc in Hunter's Edge. The battle has begun.
The sheep if you're so bloody hot and bothered.
Brothers of Zandalor, blood brothers of Jarl.
And I do
The orcs have betrayed our alliance, and so we show them the meaning of the mountain's mind.
I'm drenched.
Skullgrinder, you'll heed my call. Grutilda! Grutilda! Face me, you she-devil! I know you stole our bloodstones. I know one of your dogs spilled a proud mountain son's blood, and I have the proof to back it up. Jarl, chief of the snow-clad peaks and conqueror of worlds, hereby sentence you to death. My blood brother's demise will not go unavenged.
Oh, Jarl, do calm yourself. You're positively hysterical. Now, we both know this moment is meant to come. You didn't think I, an All-Mother, would
Hey,
vow
stop that!
the conduit to the goddess, did you? Gullible little thing. The so-called
I'm drenched.
is only as useful as her little tricks with bloodstone and tenebrium. After that, it only made sense to gather the stuff alongside, rather than against her immaculates. But now, all that is over. Would you like to see what's become of your precious bloodstones, Jarl? Have a look.
I prefer to drown my sorrows with ale.
Necromancer's Path!
Heat.
Feeling hot under the collar?
Ooh.
My kingdom for a time.
I need to dry off.
Baking like a cake. I prefer to drown my sorrows with ale.
I assume you address me for good.
Vengeance from the skies.
Sodden all the way to my boot soles.
Stop that!
Seven, have mercy on your soul. Cleansing sight. Soaked to the skin. My touch can set the very earth.
Stop that!
It never rains, but it pours, eh?
Now this is valuable. Lucky find! Was that the last of them? Too bad. I was just starting to find my rhythm.
Don't despair. This battle may be over, but the war rages on.
The day is ours, and by the fists of Hodor granite flesh, what a victory this is! We have overcome even the might of bloodstones unleashed, which will, I believe, both please and fear the blessed conduit. But don't think I didn't notice your prowess in battle either. It's good to have you on our side. You have the brothers of Tanneroth's undying respect. As shall we. Conduit will want these stones refilled with human blood. Back in the direction of the mountains we'll go, and seek for fresh hamlets to plunder. Off we go, sons of the peaks! And you, Immaculate, blessings of a Cantor Druid born be upon thee.